So I'm packing up for a trip this weekend. I'm packing a little heavy, being that we are going to be camping at the trucks, then hiking out for the rest of the day. Um, so kind of going over what I am going to do. Right there is the 6 a.m. quilt. It's actually a 0-degree quilt. Right now it is July, and it's going to get a little hot, but it does drop down into cooler temperatures in the evening. I can use it like a blanket, so I'm not really concerned about being too warm. This is a pillow that actually came with it. I have a secondary pillow in here as well. It's the Climate one that it inflates. So I'm going to have two pillows I can use, being that I am actually driving in and camping out by my truck. I don't have to worry about weight. However, if I'm not going to be camping at the truck, I'll probably be using the inflatable. It's just a little bit lighter and easier to pack. That right there is the air pump for that. That is the Agnes, or Big Agnes Q-Core insulated sleeping pad. This right here is the floor for the 6 a.m. outdoors CC divide. That is the shelter itself, and those are the poles for the structure. If I am trying to save weight, I will be using my trekking poles, but since again I'm not worried about weight too much, I am not going to worry about it really. So I'm going to keep the trekking poles on me just in case I pack out. This is the Vortex High Country tripod. You can see a little bit better there. I got the adapter so I could throw my binoculars on. It's a small ball swivel head. I also have a fluid head that I can bring with me for filming if I want to. This right here is the Kafaru Extra Large or Mega pack. I have a bunch of food in there right now. It's a lot bigger than it needs to be. I'm going to go through there and kind of go figure out what I want for this trip. This is the Jet Boil flash that I'm going to be using. I'm going to keep that on me just in case we get hungry during the day. We can heat up some food. Right there, my Crispy Summit GTX uninsulated boots. Those are the boots that I wear all year round. Can't tell. Got some blood on them still from the pig I got last week. Power I'm going to have throughout the day. It's a RAV Power. You can see it's 26,800 milliamps an hour. So it's a pretty good one. I'll keep my phone charged continuously for like 3 days, I believe it is. I got one of the OG marsupial packs. It has the Rhino case for my inReach. It's a small, so it fits my 10x42 Diamondback Vortex. And then my Loophole rangefinder is the RX3 full draw. Right here, get out of the sun here. That is the Kafaru Mathews. It's one of their largest packs. It has the large hip belt pocket, as well as a large one there. My lucky hat. I got right here an extra set of broadheads shooting the 100 grade annihilators. Obviously I got 5 in there in my quiver, and bring some extra arrows, and then I'm going to have the extra broadheads. Shooting the silverback release. It's a tension style back tension release. I also have a knock to it as my backup, just in case when it gets too cold at night. I'm going to be using, this is the heavyweight merino sweater, and it's from Black Ovis. I think it's their Keel. This right here is the Badlands Scree pants. They're super stretchy. I'm actually wearing a set right now. I have them treated with Sawyers just because ticks are pretty bad this year. Also, very good belt right here. This is the Marsupial Gear belt. You could adjust it to any size you want, and it is a lifesaver. and it actually has a little bit of stretch, so that's always good to have. I got 2 sets of socks. They're both merino socks. This one is kind of a shorter cruise style. This one is almost a knee-high sock. I'm gonna have both of them with me so I can swap them out when it's gonna be hot during the day, so swap those out. These are the Badlands Gators, and I got 2 sets of shirts I'm bringing. I got the stealth hoodie as well as just the crude short sleeve, and shooting the Mathews VXR31.5. Got a setup right there. So that's my gig for this weekend hunt, and I hope you like it. Hopefully I'll get something. I haven't gotten something yet, so it's only been 2 weeks into the archery season, so we'll see. But other than that, I think I got it all. I already did the pack dump with what I have in my pack at all times, so if you want to see that, check out the other videos. But obviously I'm not overly concerned about weight, so some of these things I wouldn't be bringing because of weight if I was doing any of my backpacking trips. The poles, like I mentioned earlier, I'd be using my trekking poles. The pillow right there, I would not be bringing that just because it's not as easily packable as the pillow I have in there, and doesn't add any weight really. But I have a feeling I'm going to be using it this trip. See, that's a boatload of, I have a couple mountain houses and a boatload of Peaks refuels in there, so I'd go through that and sort that out, as well as snacks and stuff. Now this, I would definitely bring 1 set of pants on any of my trips. Obviously you don't want to be running around the woods naked, but be wearing 1 set of pants, and probably only wear 1 shirt throughout the trip, just kind of save weight. And then I would be bringing a merino, and if it's raining I'd be bringing rain gear, but it's not going to rain, so I'm not too worried about that. And then if you want, you could bring an extra pair of socks just as a creature comfort, but I'd probably just wear 1 pair of socks. Merino is pretty forgiving and don't get too funky about that. But all in all, that's my setup for this weekend.